Hello, everyone. This is Rob, and welcome back to Media Awareness. I hope you're enjoying my channel. If you have been a long time member, and if you're new, welcome. It's nice to see you. This is my journey retrospective. This is part 7. If you have not seen parts 1 through 6, I would urge you to check out the links in the description below, which lead to those videos. Feel free to browse through them and like or comment on those videos. All feedback is welcome. In addition to that, you're welcome to check out my Patreon page for the perks I offer there. Consider becoming a member, as well as a link to my Facebook page, which will be featured in the description, where you can contact me directly with any and all feedback. It's all welcome. As I previously mentioned, following the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction in 2017, Journey went on a tour, performing Escape and Frontiers live. Then the band went on a hiatus. Neil Sean reunited with original Journey lead singer Greg Raleigh and keyboardist, um, and they decided to do a Journey related project, but not Journey specific. It was called Journey Through Time. Now, at the time of this announcement, I know a lot of people were looking forward to some home media release of these shows, whether it be CD, DVD, or Blu ray. And it was rumored for some time that these shows were going to be available, or a show was going to be available, at least for us at home on CD, DVD, or Blu ray. This unfortunately did not happen. I do not know why, if it's management issues or rights issues. However, Neil Sean, if you are watching this video for some reason, please somehow release Journey Through Time for us, the fans, on CD, DVD, Blu ray, or all three. We would love to have it. It is just a missing piece of the Journey puzzle that I think we all want to own as Journey fans. And I know personally I would treasure that. The Journey Through Time tour, albeit brief, took place in 2019, and it brought back Dean Castronova to the band, or to the project, I should say. Dean was able to lend his vocals to offset that of Greg Raleigh for the Steve Perry material. Um, Following the conclusion of that, Journey had some legal issues. And as I believe I stated early on in my retrospective, I tend not to cover the politics of bands. I don't like to get involved in that. So I'm going to be as vague as possible by saying that Steve Smith and Ross Valerie were dismissed from Journey in 2020, roughly. It was then that Randy Jackson was brought back on bass, and now Michael Walden was um, brought in to play drums and also produce the new Journey album, which started recording shortly after or around the onset of our global pandemic of COVID-19. So the recording of the album was done mainly in isolation, with each member contributing their bits and pieces from different locations via email and other networking media. Amazingly, the album was being put together in that manner. And now they're not the only band that recorded material in that manner during the pandemic. However, um, the end results, as we have heard recently, simply are amazing. Backtracking a little bit though, in 2021, in the summer, we got a brief taste of what to expect from the new album with the release of the single The Way We Used to Be. This single really is a great song, and I think it gave a lot of us fans hope that we were going to see that we were all going to see a new Journey album very soon. The band was touring as much as possible, given some lingering restrictions of the pandemic itself in 2021 through early 2022. As time ticked on, more singles and more glimpses of the album began to be revealed, and they were simply phenomenal. And then the fans, myself included, were treated to the release finally of the album Freedom, aptly titled, in July, on July 8th specifically, of 2022 here in the US. And you're welcome to check out my unboxing of the Freedom album, my reaction that evening. It's a phenomenal album. The more I listen to it, the more I love it. Following the recording of Freedom, Randy Jackson had to step down as bassist of Journey due to some looming surgery. A few months prior to the release of the album Freedom, uh, now Michael Walden also had to step away from Journey as the drummer um, due to some medical issues as well, and wanting to focus on his family as opposed to being on tour. So Dean Castronova once again was brought in as the permanent drummer at this point in time, and Journey is currently on tour for the album Freedom as we speak. And I am looking forward to hopefully catching Journey on tour very soon for this album. I have not seen the band perform live since 2009 for the Revelations tour, and that experience was less than enjoyable, and it had nothing to do with the band. The band was spectacular. It was security issues that really bothered me during that performance, and I understand bands needing security, um, but it was an issue that I'd rather not revisit. It's actually, I think, my first video on my channel. So if you cycle back far enough, you'll see my coverage of that particular experience. I have been a Journey fan since the 1980s. I love all um, eras of the band, and I embrace all different aspects of the band as far as different offshoots. Um, Journey Through Time, The Storm, just to name a couple. There have been many over the years. So, if you have enjoyed this retrospective, I hope you'll stay tuned for my next video in which I will highlight essential items that a Journey collector should have in their collection. I do hope that you all have enjoyed my retrospective though, on the band journey, and that you maybe have learned something you didn't know along the way. Please feel free to like this video, to comment, to ring the bell icon, and that way you could be alerted whenever I upload something new. I have several more retrospectives of different bands planned, some showcases also planned, in addition to my weekly movies suggestions, and so much more. Reaction videos, everything under the sun. As much as I can cover on my channel, I will cover, and I hope that you are enjoying my content. Feel free to contact me once again directly on Facebook if you so desire. You can find that link in the description below or on my main YouTube page. Also, on my main YouTube page, there is an Amazon link to my wish list um, for um, items that I would love to cover in more detail here. And you're also welcome to leave suggestions of things you would like to hear me cover. If you become a Patreon member, you're welcome to give me suggestions directly, and whether or not I enjoy or have heard a project or band or musician for that matter, I will cover it. That's the kind of guy I am. So, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, wonderful weekend, and wonderful night wherever you're watching from and whenever you're watching. Take care. Bye.